Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And also greetings to Sayyid Irhaz Ahmed from India, who so graciously not only have brought us the relics, but also accompanied the relics because he's family of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whilst we see the relics on that side, we have a direct descendant of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in our midst, alhamdulillah. I want to also pay greetings to the leadership of the Gatesville Mosque. I'll speak about that in a minute. And of course, the Chasti Sabri Jalangiri organization, headed by Naeem and his illustrious team that have actually come down from Durban and others. Welcome all of you, Naeem and your team. I think tonight is probably the most sad occasion now for us, or at least for me, but also a happy occasion that alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed many more people in the Cape to bear witness to the greatest person that we as Muslims known, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And how fortuitous that we are hosting this in the Gatesville Mosque, which is the Al-Quds Mosque. And the Al-Quds Mosque and our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a complete connection on the Mi'raj. And that in itself is such a powerful and fortuitous relationship that we're managing to host this important exhibition in this mosque. I want to say shukran to Sheikh Alexander and Sitar and Abdullah, his committee, for immediately embracing the opportunity to be co-host of the Kaaf Human Rights Center in Palestine Museum, to have it at this great venue, which turned out to be much more powerful than we could have anticipated. Now, we had the exhibition on Sunday evening, the launch, at the Palestine Museum, but as fate would have it, we had objections to this. We asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive them, all of them. We asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to not in fact punish them in any way, and that this incident of their engineering that we could have hosted there, it turned out that this venue was probably 50 times better than if the museum could have done it. So Allah is great. Allah is the greatest planner you might plan. And alhamdulillah, I'm not minimizing the fact that museum could have hosted, but because they objected, alhamdulillah, we found a suitable and a great venue. From a numbers point of view, we've already touched the 30,000 mark in the last 3 days. Last night, we entered very late. The queues at the moment are snaking on the outside. And we're just saddened by the fact that some people will miss it, and particularly the working class families of Cape Town, who can't jump on a plane and go to Turkey, who can't jump on a plane and go to New Delhi, India. They might, after 30 years, say for a Umrah, and then ziyarat an Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when Allah invites them to perform the Hajj, that's the other opportunity. So this, to have 10 of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's relics in our presence, his aura and the family members here, I think we are a very, very blessed part of the country. We're in a very, very blessed part of the country. And it's a tribute Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed on the people of Cape Town to play host to this at very, very short notice. Brothers and sisters, this will be the biggest event that we can ever host. Nothing can top an event about the relics and the memory of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everything else will be secondary. So all of you that are here this evening, and all of you that have been with us from Sunday right through till tonight, late, you've been witness to a momentous part, not only of our history, but also a chapter in your lives. Remember, there's an old adage that says, if you don't know your history, you are damned to repeat it. And therefore, very painstakingly, both Said Irhaz as well as Naeem Khan had to go through an orientation about the relics. Not only the lineage, but each of the relics, its particular history, its particular effect, and what it done to so many people. So we're very grateful, Gatesville, to your committee and Sheikh, for showing absolute endurance and stealth. And we wish, inshallah, that we will beg the organization that we take it to other parts of the country. People in Port Elizabeth, people in Kimberley, people in Polokwane, throughout the length and breadth of the country. Some people have flown down to bear witness to it. But alhamdulillah, we're on another occasion. So my task is not to keep you long. There's people outside and I'd like you to see the exhibition. Is to thank some of the organizations which embraced this project with us. Is the Kaaf South Africa, Al-Quds Youth, Al-Quds Foundation, Islamic Unity Convention, Muslim Judicial Council, Islamic Council of South Africa, IPSA, International Peace University, the Al-Kaaf Human Rights Center and the Palestine Museum, and the many selfish people that have helped make this a success. You will see in the halls and the corridors that nobody will solicit 1 cent from you through a collection box. We decided that that is not what we do to play host to our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We decided not to charge people, whether it's 1 rand or 100 rand. And we rather had to dig deep by individuals and friends and organizations who've made this leg and the rest of the country possible by the generosity of individuals. And we thank them. They know who they are. The persons who have given us the food, the pizzas every day. Somebody walked in here, the owner of Pizza Time. He's brought 32 pizzas a day. He says, "Do you want more? Do you need more?" This was the absolute generosity of what we experience. Miracles unfolding us. The VOC, which very readily had outside broadcasts, as well as every news media to direct people from the one venue to this venue. And alhamdulillah, that's worked. And we hope to clock by tonight 35,000 people. And we hope they are inspired and they will tell the story to others and family members that are not here. And then I want to say a big shukran. A big shukran to the team, at least the Cape Town team, besides Naeem and your team. Naeem and your team, who have so selfishly traveled the length and breadth of this country at their own and personal expenses to assist us. The people that have helped us create the light boxes and the cages, family, friends have actually put monies in their pocket and have helped with us. And then the greater community, yourselves, your families, and friends, and well-wishers, and encouragers, who've made this evening possible for the Ummah of South Africa and the Ummah of the Western Cape. And we hope that we all take from this evening the embodiment and the spirit of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam into our lives, that encourages us from assisting other communities and assisting the poorer and oppressed communities, the downtrodden, the mustadafin. And we hope that by this last 4 or 5 days, we've witnessed people absolutely amazingly in the queues, behaving, no one getting uptight, no one getting too excited, even though the organizers had to run around and improvise. But certainly, It's been a great, great effort and a great journey. We wish Sayyid Irhaz well on your travels home. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you and protect your family and protect the Jamia Mosque. We wish our brother Naeem, who's got lots more things to offer in this country, and our brother Hanif Parker, who actually was quite instrumental in me bringing this to Cape Town via our brother Naeem. And of course, not forgetting, also part of the family of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is Faisal Sayyid, sitting there on the other side. Shafiq, I want to say a big shukran to you, the Mosque Committee and others for making this evening, the last evening, quite a memorable evening. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us all, create safe passage for us, and may all the du'as made for us and by us be accepted. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.